Okay, we are live. Right. So, hey everyone, welcome to Practically We Bring Learning Alive. So, as you all are aware that we have started this one-shot series, which includes the one-shot of each, chapters of math and science which includes biophysics, chemistry, and also we'll be looking at the sample papers later. Correct? So today the first topic in the mathematics session of term 2 one shot, that is class 10th, is quadratic equations. Okay. So we will be studying about quadratic equations. Today we will finish the entire chapter and then we will also look at few questions after every subtopic. Okay. Now I hope I'm audible enough. So if I'm audible enough and the screen is clearly visible, could you please type yes? Could you please type yes in the comments? I hope I'm audible. Okay. All right. So let's begin today's session. Okay, before stepping into the session, let us see what is the schedule of the class 10 one shot and sample papers. Okay. So it starts from today. Today we have math and tomorrow 2nd Feb we have science, that is from the same timing 4 to 6 p.m. Okay. Hi Jyoti Devi. I hope you're doing well. So this is the schedule. Do take a screenshot and you can check the timetable and then attend the classes. And all the classes of class 10 will be 4 to 6 p.m. of math and science. So this is math and science schedule and this is the sample paper schedule. So sample paper discussion starts from 17th Feb and ends on 28th February. So this is a sample paper schedule. Please do take a screenshot and wait a minute. All right, okay. Next is this coding. So coding for class 10, we have on these dates mentioned here 5th Feb, 8th Feb, 12th Feb, 16th February and 28th February, and the timing is from 8 to 9:30 p.m. Okay, and the timing for sample papers is 4 to 6 p.m. and one shot is also 4 to 6 p.m. Good. With practically I will. Yes, Jyoti, you should. And this series we have started so as to bring, it's a fast track course, correct? So you can learn the complete chapter in 1 to 1.5 hours, right? So, and then we'll be discussing questions also, then sample papers also. This is a revision for your class 10 term 2 examination. All right. So let us begin. So let us see first what topics are to be covered today. We will see the introduction of the topic, that is introduction of the quadratic equations. Then we will see solutions of quadratic equations by two methods, factorization and quadratic formula. Then we'll see nature of roots and also how to frame an equation for a given word problem. So I have seen that I have come across many students find it difficult to how to present the word problem in the exam. And this time class 10, that is NCERT or CBSE, is conducting its examination in subjective method. Correct? It's not objective like you have written in term 1. Term 2 is completely subjective. So when the problem is given, you have to write each and every step so as to score good marks in the exam. Correct? Alright. So now let's begin. So what is quadratic equation? Okay, you want me to speak in Hindi? So yes, there are actually diverse number of students who speak many languages, correct? So that is the reason we have decided to take the class in English. I hope it is okay. Shabana says hello. Hi, Shabana. All right. Okay. So yes, so math in whichever language we will speak in numbers, variables, and equations, correct? So it shouldn't be a problem to you, right? So a quadratic equation in the variable x is an equation of the form ax square plus bx plus c. So we have been studying this general form of the quadratic equation from 2-3 classes, correct? So what is the general form of the quadratic equation? Let me write here ax square plus bx plus c. And there is a condition here. What is that? A shouldn't be equal to 0. That is A not equal to 0. So a quadratic equation in the variable x is an equation of the form x square plus bx plus c, where a, b, c are real numbers and a not equal to 0. This is the general form of the quadratic equation. Now let us see an example. So here we have the example 2x square minus 3x plus 1 equals to 0. So in this case, we will see what are a, b and c. Let me write the equation 2x square minus 3x plus 1 equals to 0. So what does this imply? A is equals to 2 and b is equals to 3 or minus 3. Can anyone answer me what will be the value of b? Come on, type in the comments. What is the value of b? Okay, from next class we will try to speak in Hindi. We'll try to arrange the class. We'll try, okay? But for today's class is a diverse population. As I already told, and they speak different languages. That is why we have started in English. I'm so sorry, Jyoti, okay? Alright, Jyoti gave answer 3. Alright, see, that is where we commit mistakes in the exam. It will be minus 3. Why? Because I am just writing here, okay? Ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Below that I am writing the example, that is 2x square minus 3x plus 1 equals to 0. Now we will compare the two equations. What you will get, A is equal to 2, which is known, which everyone would say. But what is B? B is equal to minus 3. Correct? So B is equal to minus 3. And what is C? C is equal to 1. So in the given example, 2x square minus 3x plus 1, A equals to 2, B equals to minus 3 and C equals to 1. Technology video of smartphone and laptop. Okay, you also have given 3, but please do check, okay? So when you compare the general form of the quadratic equation to any question or to any example given, make sure you compare the coefficients. So when you compare, you will be getting b is equal to minus 3 in this case and not 3. Okay? Yes. Good. Now, we can sum up it as any equation of the form p of x equals to 0, where p of x is a polynomial of degree 2, is the quadratic equation. So, we have just defined what is the quadratic equation. Now, tell me, I have seen a new term here, or new term in today's session at least, degree 2. Now, can anyone tell me what is meant by degree 2? Yes, Indiano gamers gave answer of minus 3. Yes, that is correct. It's minus 3. Now, come on, there's a question for you all. What is meant by polynomial of degree 2? Okay, I'm waiting for the answers. Please do comment the answers. And let us make the session interactive. Okay, I want everyone's participation. Okay, no one? What is a polynomial of degree 2? Okay, so let us see what is meant by degree 2. It is nothing but the highest exponent of the variable in the given polynomial or equation. It is known as, yes, it's a quadratic polynomial. Yes, it is of course quadratic polynomial. But what is meant by degree? Degree means the highest exponent of the variable in the equation should be 2. Then only we can call it as quadratic equation. Now, let me just tell you, write another example, okay? So, x cube minus 2x square plus 3x plus 8 equals to 0. Now, this is the equation I wrote, x cube minus 2x square plus 3x plus 8 equals to 0. Now, tell me, is this an example of quadratic equation? Okay, my voice is not audible. Okay. I hope I'm audible. Okay, fine. Alright, I'm audible. So, yes. So, this given example, can you please tell me if it is quadratic equation or yes, it is not a quadratic equation. Very good, Indiano gamers. It's not. Why? Here, the highest exponent of the variable x in the equation is 3. So it is not a quadratic equation. So only when the degree of the polynomial is 2, then we say that it is quadratic polynomial, or whether it is written in the equation form, that is p of x equals to 0, then it is said to be a quadratic equation. Okay. So this is about the definition, general form and example of quadratic equation. I hope the Yes, very good Indiano gamers. Yes, it is a cubic equation and we are not studying deeper into cubic equation because today's chapter we are only dealing with quadratic equations, correct? So yes, this is an example of a cubic equation and let's not dig deeper into it. Yes, so this is about introduction of the topic. Now, check whether the following are quadratic equations. Now, I will give you a minute of time and I want every one of you to solve the first one. X of 2x plus 3 equals to x square plus 1. What do you have to do? Simplify the given equation and let me know whether this is a quadratic equation or not. Okay, I'll just wait for a minute. So I want every one of you to, this doesn't even take a minute. So yes, do solve it and let me know. And also whenever there is the class, please make sure you get your pen, book beside you and start solving the questions or start noting important points when we're teaching. Okay. Jyoti Devi says it is a quadratic equation. Okay, I got one answer. Indiano gamers also, yes. Okay, good. Let us check. So first let us simplify because without simplifying we cannot judge whether it is a quadratic or not. So this is 2x square plus 3x is equals to x square plus 1. So getting x square this side, 2x square minus x square plus 3x minus 1 equals to 0. So this is x square plus 3x minus 1 is equals to 0. And yes, it is a quadratic equation. Next one. So there is also a B, like the second problem here. So please, okay, you already got the answers. Jyoti Devi says it is not. Indiano Gamers is not. Okay, so it's not a quadratic equation. Let us check. First simplify x square plus x plus 8 is equals to x square minus 2x plus 2x minus 2. So this is minus 2x plus 2x x square x square. So this is x plus 8 plus 4. So this is not a quadratic equation. This is not and this is yes. Very good. So with this, I am sure that you have understood what is the quadratic equation. Coming to the next. Represent the following situations mathematically. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. The product of their ages in years, 3 years from now, will be 360. We would like to find Rohan's present age. So I don't want you to solve this. Just frame an equation for this. Okay. So if you're not able to type the squares and all in the comments, just type square. I will understand it. So yes. So do try to represent it in the equation form. Again, you have a minute of time. Take your time. I mean, take the minute of your time and then frame it in the equation form and type in the comments. I'll check. So this is also one of those questions which was asked in previous year questions, CBSE exam. So this was asked for 2 marks, I guess. So yeah, so do try it. I hope you all are solving it. Okay, let me start solving. You can also give the answers in the comments, okay? Now, Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. Now, let us take Rohan's age. Okay, just give me a minute. So, let Rohan's age be X. Okay? So, we have taken, yes, so Rohan's age to be X. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. What is meant by older than him? It's like plus, you have to add plus 26, correct? Okay. So, Rohan's mother's age is equals to X plus 26. So the first statement we have written it in the form of a, like we've taken variables, correct? Okay, I got answers. X plus 29 is mother's age. No, it is X plus 26. Please check the question and read the question twice. Okay, the answer I got is x square plus 32x minus 273. Alright, let us check. So this, next, the product of their age is 3 years from now. Okay, what is meant by from now? From now, like 3 years from now means what will be Rohan's age? Rohan's age will be x plus 3 years. And what will be Rohan's mother's age? It will be x plus 26 plus 3, correct? Yes. So x plus 29. Now, the product of their ages 3 years from now will be 360. Now we know that this product will be 360. So x plus 3 into x plus 29 is equal to 360. Alright. Now let us simplify it again. X square plus 3x plus 29x is 32x plus 29 into 3. So 3 9s are 27, 3 2s are 6, 8 plus 87 minus 360 is equals to 0. Right? Ma'am, I can download the practical app, but why can't join it in the application? Okay, so when you download the practical app, you'll be able to see the home screen. Through that, you can join the sessions. Okay? I hope your doubt is clear. Now, so let us simplify it further. X square plus 32x minus. So it will be minus 360, 87. Correct? So let us do y. So this is 10, this is 3, this is 5. Yeah. 773. Correct? Yes, minus 2. Okay. Right. So please check your answers, whoever has done. Indiano gamers have given the correct answer in the first. So this is how you have to do step by step. Okay. So since it is subjective, I am stressing about step by step answer like solution writing. Okay. Alright. Next. So now we are stepping into the next subtopic of quadratic equations, that is solution of quadratic equation. Now, what is meant by solution? Or you will be coming across the roots of quadratic equation, correct? What exactly are the roots and solutions of quadratic equations? Let us do. So, consider the quadratic equation 2x squared minus 3x plus 1 equals to 0. Now, let us substitute x is equals to 1. Okay, let's do it. So, what is the given equation? 2x squared minus 3x plus 1 equals to 0. Substitute x is equals to 1. So this will be 2 of 1 square minus 3 of 1 plus 1 equals to. Okay, so let us just not take the complete equation. So this, alright. Okay. So this will be 2 minus 3 plus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 equals to 0, which is nothing but equal to r. correct? Just keep it aside. So when you substitute x is equals to 1 in the given equation, you got this to be 0. The value of LHS, that is 2 of 1 square minus 3 plus 1 equals to 0. Now check if x is equals to 2 satisfies the equation. So substitute x equals to 2 and check whether you will be getting, like, if x is equals to 2 satisfies the equation. Come on, do it and let me know in the comments. Does it satisfy the equation? Does x is equals to 2 satisfy? It's not. Good. X is equals to 2 does not satisfy the equation because when you substitute x is equals to 2 in the left hand side of the equation, that is 2 of 2 square minus 3 of 2 plus 1 equals plus. So 4 times 2 is 8. 8 minus 6 plus 1. 8 minus 6 is 2. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, which is not equal to 0, which is nothing but RHS. Correct? So we say that x is equal to 2 does not satisfy the equation. So here, in one case we got, when we substitute x is equals to 1, x is equals to 1 satisfies the equation, but x is equals to 2 doesn't satisfy the equation. So what do we tell is, x is equal to 1 is a solution of the quadratic equation, or 1 is one of the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay, we say that 1 is, x is equal to 1 is solution of given quadratic equation. Okay, so just write given quadratic equation. Correct? Now let us go just, yes. Now in general, a real number alpha is called a root of the quadratic equation. So we just take, you can take anything, it's not like alpha, but when we are writing the exam or when we are explaining something in general terms, we use alpha and beta to be the roots of the quadratic equation. Correct? So that is why it is easier, it is universal. Correct? You can use y, you can use gamma, anything, but for the convenience of teaching, for the convenience of understanding, let us use alpha and beta to be the roots of the quadratic equation. Now, so a real number alpha is called the root of the quadratic equation. If alpha is the root of the quadratic equation, can I write this as a alpha square plus b alpha plus c is equals to 0? Of course I can write. Correct? And if beta is the root, how can I write? I can write as a beta square plus, okay, this is, okay, just give me a minute. Yes, a beta square plus b beta plus c is equal to 0. So when alpha, yes, hi, Kartika says hi. Okay, so this is the explanation of root of the equation or solution of the equation. Correct? Next, we also say that x is equals to alpha is a solution of the quadratic equation, or that alpha satisfies the quadratic equation. Okay? Because if you see in the previous slide, we have seen that we have checked whether x is equal to 2 satisfies the equation. It is not satisfying the equation. Then what did we conclude? We concluded that x is equal to 2 is not a solution of the quadratic equation. Only when the value satisfies the equation, only when x is equal to alpha satisfies the equation, then only we say that alpha is the solution of the quadratic equation. Okay. So this is about the solution of quadratic equation. Now, I hope everyone has understood this, and let us move to the next topic. Okay, there is a question for all of you. Since we have studied a subtopic, we should test ourselves whether we have understood or not, correct? So yes, check whether 2 by 3 is the solution of the quadratic equation 6x squared minus x minus 2 is equals to 0. So come on, what do we do to check whether the given value is the is the solution of the quadratic equation or not? We substitute x is equals to 2 by 3 in the given equation. Come on, substitute in the equation and let me know if it is a solution or if it is not a solution. So I'm checking the comments. Please do type in the comments yes or no. Indiana Gamer says great explanation. Thank you. I hope you are understanding clearly the topic. Okay, Indiana Gamer says yes, it is a solution. Alright, let's check if it is correct. Okay, so let me take the left hand side, that is LHS of the equation. What is it? 6x squared minus x minus 2. Now, substitute x is equal to 2 by 3. 6 of 2 by 3 whole square minus 2 by 3 minus 2. So, it will be 6 into 4 by 9, correct? 6 into 4 by 9 minus 2 by 3 minus 2. So, this is 3 2s are, this is 3 3s are. So, this is 8 by 3, 8, okay. 8 by 3 minus 2 by 3 minus 2. So, 2 minus 2, 8. So, yes, Jyoti Devi has also given yes. So, yes, 2 by 3 is the solution of the given quadratic equation. Very good. Next. So, we have seen what is the solution of the quadratic equation, but there should be some ways to find the solution as well, correct? So, let us check. So, there are three, okay. So, there are three actually because the other one is completing square method, okay, which is not there in the syllabus. Okay. So, the other one is completing square method, where it is not included in the syllabus. So now for today's session or for term 2 quadratic equations, these are only two methods included. That is factorization method and quadratic formula. And you have learned like factorization method can also be like termed as splitting middle term method, correct? So now we will discuss all these methods one by one, okay? Now factorization or splitting middle term method. So we have studied this method even in the factorization of polynomials in our class 9, correct? So let us do it. It's the same procedure, it's the same process. We have to follow the same steps, but let us see one step by step, okay? So in order to factorize ax square plus bx plus c, we have to find the numbers p and q. What are p and q? Such that p plus q is equal to b and pq is equal to ca. Okay. Now this is the first step. So wherever you are given a quadratic equation and asked to provide solutions for it, what do we have to do? First we have to factorize the c. So when you factorize the c, it is pq, correct? You'll be getting p into q. C is equal to, or sorry, c into a. You have to multiply ca, then p into q. So this p and q should also sum up is equals to b. P plus q is equals to b. Next, after finding p and q, we split the middle term in the quadratic as p of x plus q of x or px plus qx and get desired factors by grouping the terms. Okay, ma'am, I feel finding factor in the factorization difficult. Can you tell any trick? Okay, let us see if there are any tricks. Okay, so yes, we'll see. Okay, now px plus qx is the next step. Next, equate each factor to 0. Remember, a product of factors is 0 if and only if one or more of the factors is 0. Correct? So, these are the three steps to follow one by one in the factorization method or splitting middle term method. Okay? So, let us see an example. Okay? 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equals to 0. Now, this must be easy because when you write 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equals to 0. So what is the first step? You have to multiply this C and A. So 3 times 2 is what? 6. Now you have to factorize this 6 in such a way that the sum of the factors should be here 5 or minus 5. Correct? This is what we have learnt in the step. Now, how can I write 6? 1 into 6, 2 into 3, and 3 into 2, 6 into 1. Right? So, I can use this one. Correct? Because minus 6 plus 1 is nothing but minus 5. Alright. So, 2x square minus 6x plus x plus 3 is equals to 0. Alright? Okay. Now, 2x of, we have to regroup them. Correct? So, 2x of, okay. So, this is, alright. Let us see, okay? 2x of x minus 3 plus 1 of x plus 3. Now, we have stopped here. Why? Are we getting the same factors here? No, right? That is why 1 into 6 cannot be taken. Now, if you observe, okay, Lakshmana Prabhu has given the answer with C. So, 2 and 3. 2 plus 3 is also 5. Let us check with that. Okay. So, good. Now, 2x square minus 2x minus 3x plus 3 is equal to 0. Correct? Okay. Now 2x of x minus 1 minus 3 of x minus 1 equals to 0. Now we have x minus 1 common. So can we write 2x minus 3 of x minus 1 equals to 0? Definitely yes. Correct? Now equate. Very good. Now equate everything to these two factors to 0. So as to find the solutions of the given quadratic equation. So it will be 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, which means x is equal to 3 by 2. And what is the next one? X minus 1 equals to 0, which is x is equal to 1. So yes, x is equals to 3 by 2 and x is equals to 1 are the solutions or roots of the given quadratic equation. Very good. So I am just reading out the names who have given me the correct answers. X plus 2 minus 3. Okay, Vedant Dalvi. X is equals to 3 by 2. Very good. And also x is equals to 1. Indiano Gamers, x is equals to 3 by 2 and x equals to 1. Very good. You have given me the both the roots or both the solutions. Good. Keep it up. So let us move on to the next. Find the roots of the quadratic equation 2x square plus 5x minus 12 equals to 0 by factorization method. So we have just seen all the steps and also the example of factorization method. Now it must be easier for you to do. So come on, solve it and let me know what are the roots of the given quadratic equation. I'll wait for a minute and a half, 1.5 minutes. Okay, Lakshmana Prabhu, are you still finding it difficult? I know when there are huge like numbers like C and A, you will feel difficult. So for that, we will be using other methods, okay? Alright. And also please share if you like it, please do share it with your friends. They'll also learn like the complete chapter in a go, right? Like 1 hour to 1.5 hours, 2 hours, we'll finish the complete chapter along with the examples. So yeah, if you like it, like the video and you can also share it with your friends. Okay, Indiano Gamers is given x is equals to minus 4. Alright. Okay, let's see. So first let me write the given equation. So let me just put f of x is what 2x square plus 5x minus 12 equals to 0. So what do we have to do first step? 12 into 2. What is 12 times 2? It's 24, correct? Okay. So 12 into 2 is 24. So factorize it. So I have to get 5 here. So the subtraction, the addition should be 5. So I can take 3 times 8. Correct? So just check like that, okay? Don't factorize everything because you will waste time in the exam. So this will be 2x square plus 8x minus 3x minus 12 equals to 0. So 2x of x plus 4 minus 3 of x plus 4 equals to 0. So 2x minus 3 into x plus 4 equals to 0. So equate each factor to 0. So x is equals to 3 by 2 or x is equals to minus 4. Yes, very good. So Indiano Gamers has given me the correct answer. You mentioned both the roots, minus 4 and 3 by 2. Very good. Keep it up. Next. Okay, find the roots of the quadratic equation root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equals to 0 by factorization method. Now again, x minus, yes, very good, Lakshman Prabhu. X minus 3 x plus 8 for that one was correct. Now just mention, do it and, okay, 3 and 8 is correct. So just regroup them and you'll get the answer, okay? Alright. So come on, root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. Let us write root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. Now when you see the roots, don't get scared. Okay, it is easier only. We'll just simplify one step by step, it will be easier. Now root 2 into 5 root 2 is what? 5 root 2 into root 2 is 5 into 2, that is nothing but 10. Sorry. So 5 into 2, that is nothing but 10. Correct? Yeah. So how can I write 10? 5 plus 2 is only 7. No need to further factorize it and all. We know that 5 plus 2 is 7. So just do it. Root 2x square plus 2x plus 5x plus 5 root 2 is equals to 0. Now let us regroup them. So what you can take common? You can take common root 2x, correct? If you take root 2x common, here it will be x, here it will be root 2. Now in this you can take 5 common. This will be x plus root 2, correct? Now this will be x plus root 2 into root 2x plus 5 equals to 0. So we got the factors. Now just equate that to 0. So x is equal to minus root 2 or x is equal to minus 5 by root 2. Right? Yes, very good. Indiano Gamers, good. So, even if it is roots, no need to worry. Just follow the method, okay? You will find the answer. Alright? Next. Okay, so we have completed the factorization method. Let us understand how do we find the solution of quadratic equation by using quadratic formula, okay? Alright, so consider the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Now, the solution or roots of the quadratic equation are given by this quadratic formula. So, what is it? X is equals to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So, this is one of the most important formula we have to know, because not all quadratic equations can be solved using factorization method, correct? There are other methods also to solve it. So one of those methods is by using a quadratic formula. So what is quadratic formula? Let me write it here again. X is is equals to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, so this is the quadratic formula. So now for further few questions, we will understand. Okay, we'll study the question and see we have to apply quadratic formula or we can do it by factorization method. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Indiano gamers. I'm glad you're liking it and you're understanding. Right. Okay. But we have to know how it is derived, right? So let us see. Okay. We'll just take a quick first compare the equation. Okay. Yes. So if it is in the form of x square plus bx plus c, okay, then what is the value of x? Minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So whenever you get some example or question in the form of the quadratic, in the general form of the quadratic equation, just compare what is a, b, c and substitute in the quadratic formula. So when you substitute it, you will be getting the roots or solutions of the given quadratic equation. Okay. So Vedant, is it clear? If that is your question, or if you have any question, please do type in the comments. Okay. All right. So okay, let us derive. Okay. So for this, what I do is first ax square. This is very interesting. So listen, bx plus c is equals to 0. Correct. Now divide the complete equation by a. Divide the equation by a. Okay. So let us do it. So ax square by a plus bx by a or b by ax plus c by a is equals to 0 by a. Highlight is 0. Okay. Now this a gets cancelled. So what we get? X square plus b by a x plus c by a is equals to 0. Okay, this is my equation which is in the form of the general form of the quadratic equation. Now for this what I do is, can I write this as x square plus 2 into b by 2a into x. Okay, plus, so I have multiplied 2 and divided by 2 for in the b by a. So it will be b by a only, right? For the convenience of solving, I have just multiplied 2 divided by 2 with this. Next, plus b by 2a whole square minus b by 2a whole square. So here I have added and subtracted b by 2a whole square. Now what else is left? Plus c by a is equal to 0. Okay. Is it clear till here? I have done nothing. In b by I have just multiplied 2 divided by 2. And I have added b by 2a whole square, subtracted b by 2a whole square. Correct? 0 only. So we'll be getting this equation only. Now, is this of the form a square plus 2ab plus b square? Of course it is, right? Only till this part. This is of the form a square plus 2ab plus b square. Correct? So I can write this as a plus b whole square. Alright, let us do now. So x plus b by 2a whole square minus, what are we left with? Minus b by 2a whole square plus c by a. Correct? So let's just write that only. B by 2a whole square plus c by a is equals to 0. Now, x plus b by 2a whole square is equals to b square. I am just transposing b minus b by 2a whole square to that side. Okay, so it will be b square by 4a square plus, sorry, this will be minus. Okay, minus c by a. Correct? I hope you have understood till here. No doubt. Now, x plus b by 2a is it square is equals to b square. You take the LCM, what you'll get? 4a square. So minus 4ac by 4a square. Correct? So this is simple LCM. Okay, I'm not explaining. Just take the LCM. You'll be getting 4a square. So you multiply 4a to denominator and numerator. That's it. Nothing else. Next, x plus b by 2a is equal to under root of b square minus 4ac by 4a square. Correct? So I can write this as under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. Correct? Now, x is equal. So this will be plus or minus. So whenever finding roots, suppose let us take 25. So what is the root of 25? It is plus or minus 5, correct? Because minus 5 into minus 5 is 25, plus 5 into plus 5 is also 25. That is why whenever we take roots, we take plus or minus, okay? Same thing we have taken in this, okay? Plus or minus under root this. Now, x is equal to minus b by 2a plus or minus, okay, minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. 2a denominator is same. So can I write x is equal to minus b plus or minus under root b square? Just give me a minute. Yes. Minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by a. So this is how we have derived the quadratic formula, and you need not remember everything of this. Just remember what is the quadratic formula. Okay, minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So this is quadratic formula, and which we will be using it further to get the solutions of the quadratic equations. Okay, next. Find two consecutive odd positive integers, sum of whose squares is 290. Alright. So first let us understand the question. Okay. Two consecutive odd positive integers. So if it is x, the other or the consecutive one will be x plus 2. Correct? So like 1 and 3, no? 1 plus 2. That is how x plus 2 are the two consecutive. Okay, let me just erase this. Two consecutive positive or positive integers, sum of whose square is 290. So x square plus x plus 2 whole square is equals to 290. Alright, now just solve it. X square plus x square plus 4x plus 4 is equals to 290. X square plus x square 2x square plus 4x minus 4 minus 290 minus 286 is equals to 0. Right? Now I have framed quadratic equation for you. You can find the solution. Come on, do it. We can take 2 common. So this will be 2 times 2, 1, 4, 3. So x square plus 2x minus 143 is equals to 0. Now you can use factorization method, you can use quadratic formula, anything whichever is convenient, you can use and you can find. But for a fact, I know that 143 can be written as 11 into 13. Okay? Here I have 2. So I just use this factorization. X square plus 13x minus 11x minus 143 is equal to 0. Correct? Now, so this will be x of x plus 13 minus 11 of x plus 13 is equal to 0. Right? Okay. Alright, so this is the 11 minus 13. Next. Okay, but wait, here we have, it is given that two consecutive odd positive integers, correct? But did we get two consecutive odd positive integers here, which sum of these squares is 290? No, we are getting one negative, right? Yes, so let us see where we have done. So this x square plus 4x plus 4. So x square plus 2x minus 143 equals to 0. So yes, 13 into 11. Let us use quadratic formula to this. Okay. Now I want every one of you to use quadratic formula for the given quadratic equation and tell me the roots. Okay. Tell me the value of x. Okay. So are you all solving? Because one of you have told ma'am why quadratic formula, because we can actually, some questions we can use either quadratic formula or splitting according to the convenience. Okay. So even if you do the question by quadratic formula, you'll be getting the same thing. That is x is equals to 11 or x is equals to minus 13. Now, if x is equals to 11, x is equals to minus 13, we got. But it is two consecutive odd positive integers. So, it cannot be negative. So, x is equals to 11. So, 11 and 13 are my answers. Okay? Alright. Next. Find the roots of the quadratic equation 4x square plus 4 root 3x plus 3 equals to 0 by factorization method. Okay, completing square method is not there. And by using quadratic formula. Okay, so no, don't worry about completing square. Okay, by using quadratic formula. So first, come on, put pen on the paper and solve the factorization method. Okay, you solve in the factorization method. Let me know the answers in the comments. Then I'll again begin to solve in factorization and also by using quadratic formula. Okay. So within 1 minute you can solve factorization method. Correct. So solve it and let me know in the comments. Abdul Hanan. Hello Abdul Hanan. Okay. So okay, no one has answers for this one. 4x square. Alright. Let me solve in the factorization first. 4x square plus 4 root 3x plus 3 equals to 0. Correct? What is the first step? Multiply AC, that is 3 into 4 is 12. Correct? So 3 into 4 is equals to 12. But the sum of the factors should be 4 root 3. How can we write it? Or sum or difference. How can we write 4 root 3? So 4 root 3 into root 3 is 12. Correct? We can get 4 root 3 into root 3 is equals to 12. And even if we write 6 into 2, 6 times 2 is 12, or 2 times and 12 into 1 is 12. Correct? Now let us see in which factors we can arrange this 4 root 3. Okay? So let me see, 4 times 3 is 12. So 3 root 3 is 9. So can we write it in 12? Can we write the 12 as the factors can be the sum of 4 root 3? Come on, let us check. So 12 is 3 times 4, 6 times 2, 4 root 2 root 3, 2 root 3. Yes, correct. So it is 2 root 3 into 2. What is 2 root 3 into 2 root 3? 4 into 3 only, right? 4 into 2. So that is how you have to check the roots, if there are roots. Okay. Now come on. 4x square plus 2 root 3x plus 2 root 3x plus 3 equals to 0. So is everyone solving? No one is giving me answers. This is not even difficult. This is just factorization method. Correct? So come on, if you solve only, you will be getting practice. Like more you practice, more easier will be the exam. Come on, do. So it will be 2x square. Okay, 2x of 2x plus root 3 plus. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, no answers till now. It's not difficult. I don't know why no one is giving the answer for this one. So just take 2x common, 2x of 2x plus root 3, correct? And root 3 of 2x plus root 3 is equal to 0. Now x is equal to minus root 3 by 2. Alright. So it's easy, no difficulty, it's just factorization method. But you have to just see how to factorize in such a way that there will be the sum or the difference will be 4 root 3, correct? Okay. So both is 2x plus root 3, right? So that directly written x is equals to minus root 3 by 2. Now let us solve the same problem by applying quadratic formula, okay? So 4x square plus 4 root 3x plus 3. Alright. Yes. Good evening, Sci Fact. A very good evening. Hope you're doing well. So yes, so apply the quadratic formula for this one. So x is equals to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So we know the values of a, b and c. So just substitute them in the quadratic formula and get the solution. So x is what is b? Plus 4 root 3. So minus 4 root 3 plus or minus under root b square. 4 root 3 whole square. 16 times 3, 48. Minus 4ac. So for the 16, 16 is 48. By 2a. 2 into 4. 8. So 48 minus 48 is 0. Correct? So minus 4 root 3 by 8. 4 times. So answer is minus root 3 by 2. So now if you observe, we have solved the same quadratic equation by using quadratic formula in a faster way. Correct? We solved it very fast. We took very little time compared to the factorization method. So yes, so these are the two methods and we have taken the same quadratic equation and solved in two different methods. I hope it is clear because next topic we will be seeing about nature of roots. So when we solved the quadratic equation, some solutions we got real roots, some we got negative roots, some we got positive roots, some they are square roots, correct? So now we will understand what is the nature of roots. Now we know that roots of the equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 are given by x is equals to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. Correct? Now, if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, that is this part. Okay? If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, the roots are real and distinct. And what will be the roots? Minus b by 2a plus b square minus 4ac by 2a and minus b by 2a minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So, if in the question it is asked what kind of roots we'll get, so you have to just find what is b square minus 4ac. If it is greater than 0, it is real and distinct. But what if it is equals to 0? When b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then the equation has two equal roots. And what are those two equal roots? Minus b by 2a. Okay. Now what if b square minus 4ac is less than 0? If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then the roots are not real. There are no real roots at all. Okay. So let me go through it one by one. If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, roots are real and distinct. If b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then equation has two equal real roots. Next, if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then the roots are not real. Okay. Now, so a quadratic equation this has. Now come on, answer me two distinct and real roots. When it will be, in what case it will be? Is b square minus 4ac greater than 0, equal to 0 or less than 0? Come on, type the answer in the comments. Okay, so two distinct and real roots when we'll be getting? When b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. Correct? Next, two equal real roots when we'll get? When b square minus 4ac is equals to 0 or equals to 0. No real roots when b square minus 4ac is less than 0. Now, from this, what we can conclude? The nature of the roots is like depends upon b square minus 4ac, correct? So, since b square minus 4ac determines whether the quadratic equation has real roots or not, we say that b square minus 4ac as discriminant of the quadratic equation. Okay? Alright. So, since it determines it, we say that b square minus 4ac is known as discriminant of the quadratic equation and we can represent it by d. So, d is equals to b square minus 4ac. Alright. So, this is about discriminant and nature of roots. Next, find the discriminant of the quadratic equation and hence find the nature of its roots. So let us do it. What is discriminant? Discriminant is equals to b square minus 4ac. So what is b here? Minus 4. Minus 4 whole square minus 4 of, what is a? 2. What is c? 3. So 4 minus 4 whole square is 16. 16 minus 4 2s are 8. 8 3s are 24. That is minus 8. So b square minus 4ac, that is d. Right? Which is d. It is less than 0. So there are no real roots. Okay? No real roots. Okay. Next, find the value of k for the quadratic equation so that equation has two equal roots. So what is the condition for two equal roots? B square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So just substitute the values. What is b? K. So k square minus 4 of what is a and c? 2 and 3. So k square minus 4 2 is 20. is equals to 0. So k equals to plus or minus under root 24. Right? So we have used the concept of discriminant and found the value of k. Since it is two equal roots, we have equated d, that is, okay, let me just write this also, discriminant is equals to. Okay, I hope it is clear. So yes, next. Okay, now we are done with the concepts. Now we'll see how to apply those concepts in the word problems. Okay. Now, so since it is subjective exam, let us see how to present the word problem in the exam and be awarded good marks. Now, read the problem out loud and form a clearer picture in your head of what is being asked in the question. Okay. So first read the question and check what they are asking in the question. Next, list what is given in the question. So immediately after you read the question, just write given and list out all the things which are given in the question. Okay? Next, write what do you have to find from the question. So they'll ask you to find something, right? Maybe solution or roots or value of k or coefficient. So just write what do you have to find. Now solve the problem stepwise and at last check your answer. Okay. Please do not write the direct answers. Do it step by stepwise, so that you will be awarded good marks. Okay. So check whether you are attempting for 4 marks, 3 marks or 2 marks. Okay. Now, let us see the first one. The diagonal of a rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shorter side. Okay. If the longer side is 30 meters more than the shorter side, find the sides of the field. Okay. Now, what is given? We know the diagonal, longer side, shorter. So, we have read the question. What do we have to find? We have to find the sides. Now it is clear that I have to find the sides of the rectangle. Now what is the first step? Write solution. Write what is given. What is given? The diagonal of the rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shorter side. So, just alright. So diagonal is equal to 60 meters plus shorter side. Correct? So this will take a little time to explain because I'm just explaining step by step how to write. Okay? Now, and longer side is 30 meters more than the shorter side. So, longer side is equal to 30 meters plus shorter side. So, both are given in the terms of shorter side. First, let us draw the diagram. There is a rectangle. A, B, C, D. Now, let us take shorter side to be X. Let shorter side be X. Okay? If short. Hi Anmol. Okay, thank you. Hi Nilima. Alright. So, let shorter side be X. So, what will be the diagonal AC here? AC will be equals to 60 plus X. And what is AB? That is longer side. 30 plus X. And here BC is equal to X. So now in terms of this we got. Now what concept we have to apply so that we can get the value of X, so that we can find the side? We have to apply Pythagoras theorem. So we know that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Correct? Because it's the rectangle and the angle B is 90 degrees. We know the diagonal, shorter side, longer side, apply Pythagoras. So, AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. So, just substitute. What is AC square? 60 plus. So, X plus 60 whole square is equals to X. No. Alright. x plus 30 whole square plus x square. Now if you solve, we'll get a quadratic equation and solution we can find. So let us do it. X square plus 120x plus 6 6 are 36, 3600 is equal to x square plus 60x plus 900 plus x square. Right? So we have got the quadratic equation. Now we'll simplify. So x square gets cancelled. So x square plus 60x minus 120x minus 60x. Now plus 900 minus 3600 minus 2700. Correct? So I got the quadratic equation. Now how do I solve? So I know that 2700 can be written as 30 into 90. Correct? 2700 30 into 90. So we know that minus 90 plus 30 is minus 60. So we can use factorization method here. Someone use it. X square minus 90x plus 30x minus 2700 equals to 0. Now x of x minus 90. Okay, this is 90 plus 30 of x minus 90 is equals to 0. So what do we get? X plus 30 into x minus 90 is equals to 0. So x is equals to minus 30 or 90. But here is a catch. What we have to take? Since it is the side cannot be negative. Correct? It has to be positive. The length of the side should always be positive. Correct? It cannot be negative. So x is equals to 90 we have to consider. If x is equals to 90, what are the sides of the field? So one is this will be 90. This will be 90 plus 30, 120. And what will be the diagonal? Diagonal will be 90 plus 60, 1. So just write the conclusion statement that the sides are same for only they have asked sides, correct? So sides are 90. Okay, what are the units? Meters. 90 meters and 90 plus 30, right? 120 meters, 90 meters, 120. This is how you write a word problem or you solve a word problem. Okay? I hope it is clear. From next problem onwards, it will be easier for you to write the step-by-step procedure for a word problem. Next, is the following situation possible? If so, determine their present ages. The sum of the ages of two friends is 20 years. Okay. 4 years ago, the product of their ages in years was 48. So they are asking, actually is the situation possible or can this happen? Why are they asking? Because if you get the solution of the quadratic equation as negative, ages cannot be negative, correct? In that case, we cannot find the solution, right? So, let us first read the word problem, write what it is given and we will do the solution. So, sum of the ages of two friends is 20 years. So, if friend 1 is x, then the age of the another friend will be 20 minus x. Correct? So, let ages be x 20 minus x years. 4 years ago. So, if the present age is x. So, 4 years ago, what it will be? X minus ages. X minus 4 and 20 minus x minus 4. So, we can write it as minus x plus 16 or 16 minus x. Now, we have written. Now, what is it given? The product of their ages was 48. Now, write x minus 4 into, this is equals to, 16 minus x is equals to 48. Now let us solve this and check the discriminant. If the discriminant is less than 0, then this situation is not possible. Correct? Check again. Whoa. Manikant Chandana. I'm sorry I didn't get you. Could you please repeat your doubt? Okay. Alright. So this. Now let us see. 16x minus x square. 4 into 6. 4 6 are 24. 60. Less 4x is equals to 48. Correct? Let us simplify this. Okay. Yeah. So let us simplify minus x square. 16x plus 4x, 20x. Minus 64 minus 48. So it will be 8 plus 4, 12. Total 11. So minus 1. So now this is the quadratic equation I got. Now I have to find whether the situation is possible. So what I'll do? I'll check the discriminant. So t is equals to b square minus 4ac. If b is less than 0, situation is not possible. Correct? And if b is greater than or equal to 0, it is possible. It is possible. But then again, we have to check whether it is positive or negative. Correct? This is just for explanation. Don't write all this. Now, d is equals to b square minus 4ac. So, what is the equation? B square is 400 minus 4 into 112. That's it. So 400 minus 4 2s are 8, 4 1s are 4, 4 1s are minus 40, which is less than 0. So if discriminant is less than 0, situation is not possible. Therefore, given situation is not possible. Alright. So did you all understand? Okay. Let us go to the next one. Okay, this is huge. A rectangular park is to be designed whose breadth is 3 meters less than its length. Its area is to be 4 square meters more than the area of the park that has already been made in the shape of an isosceles triangle. Okay, with its base as breadth of the rectangular park and altitude 12 meters. Okay, there is the figure. So the figure is like this. This is 12 meters. Correct? And rectangular park is to be designed whose breadth is 3 meters less than its length. So breadth is 3 meters less than its length. So if I take breadth to be x, can I take length to be x plus 3? Of course, yes. Right? Now we have to find its length and breadth. Now this will also be x. Okay. Okay, so I'm sorry, just a minute. The figure is copied wrong here. Okay. So this is an NCERT question, I suppose. Alright. No issues. Okay, so this is x plus 3. Length, this is x, this is. Okay. Right. This is the question. Now we have to solve. What is given? Given that the area is to be 4 square meters more than the area of the park that has already been made in the shape of the isosceles triangle. So, area of a rectangle is equals to 4 plus area of triangle, right? This is what it is given in the first statement. Now, first for this, let us try to find area of rectangle. Length into breadth. So, x plus 3 into x is equals to 4 plus. What is area of the triangle? Half into base into height. So, half into 4 into x. Sorry, 12 into x. Right? So, 2 times 6. Now this is x square plus 3x is equals to 4 plus 6x. Right? Now again we'll be getting a quadratic equation. Again solve it and we'll get the sides. So x square plus 3x minus 6x minus 3x minus 4 equals to 0. Now how do we solve it? X square minus 3x minus 4 equals to 0. I can write it as x square minus 4x plus x minus 4 equals to 0. Correct? So if I feel that factorization is here, I'll proceed with factorization. If I feel that quadratic formula is to be applied, we can follow with quadratic formula. No issues. Now x of x minus 4 plus 1 of x minus 4. This will be x plus 1 into x minus 4 equals to 0. So x is equals to minus 1 or 4. Correct? But what did we take as x? X is nothing but side. It is the breadth. So it cannot be negative. So this cannot be the answer. So x is equals to 4. Now what do we have to find? We have to find the length and breadth. So it is 4 and 4 plus 3, 7. So x is equals to 4, x plus 3, that is 4 plus 3 is equals to 7. So length is 7 and breadth is 4. So what are the units? Meters. Alright. Did you all understand? I hope you have understood. Next. Find the value of p for which one root of the quadratic equation is 6 times the other. Okay. So we know about sum of the roots and product of the roots, right? So you can apply it. So if let alpha be 1, what is the other root? 6 alpha is another. So this is just a, testing your knowledge of the previous semester as well. So yeah, do it. So we know that sum of alpha plus 6 alpha is equals to 14 by p. So 7 alpha is equals to, I'm just writing directly, but I'm telling, when you are doing this word problem, please do follow these methods. Okay, the first one I have done it step by step, but for the next one I'm just solving it for you. Okay, because the time is also running and want more questions to be solved. Okay, now alpha is equals to 2 by p. Next is alpha into 6 alpha is equals to c by a by p. So just substitute alpha. So 6 into 2 by p whole square is equals to 8 by p. Okay, did I leave? Yeah. So so just solve it, okay? I'm also solving it. You also solve simultaneously. You'll be getting practice, please. Six of 2 by p whole square is equals to 8 by p. 1 p gets 6 for 24. So 24 is equals to 8. P is equals to 3. Alright, simple. Next. The product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. We need to find the integers. Come on, this is I guess last question. So I want every one of you to please solve it. Okay. Take two consecutive positive integers and the product of them is 306. So you'll get a quadratic equation. Do solve the quadratic equation and let me know the answer in the comments. You can take 2 minutes of time because you have to frame quadratic equation, also you have to solve it. So yeah, take 2 minutes of your time and yes, do solve it. Ma'am, why you didn't take two values of p in previous? Okay, all right. Okay, see, because this is 6 into 4. Okay, I'm just 2 minutes, okay? So I have copied the question, you can take. 6 into 4 by p into p is equals to 8 by p. So p gets cancelled, no? So cross multiply, 8p is equals to 24. So 8 times 1, 8 times. Okay, Manikant, Chandana, is your doubt clear? I hope it is clear. Because we have just cancelled out another like extra p, okay? Because here we are not getting a quadratic. Okay, this. So now again, given product of two consecutive positive integers. So let the integers be y and y plus 1. Y plus 1 consecutive and positive. So y plus 1. The product of these two is 306. So y of y plus 1 is equal to 306. Correct? Right. Let's solve it. Y square plus y minus 306 okay, is equals to 0. So instead of factorizing 306, we'll proceed with quadratic formula. Okay? So y is equals to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. Right? So let's substitute a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1, c is equal to minus 306. Yeah. So I hope I've added, yeah. So y is equal to, what is b? 1. So minus b minus 1 plus or minus under root b square, again 1 square. 1 square. Just give me a second. Alright. 1 square minus 4 of, what are values of a and c? A is 1, c is minus 306. Okay, please be careful. C is minus 306 and not plus 306. Okay. So 4 of 1, 4 to minus 306 by 2a. A is 1. So by 2. Let's solve. Minus 1 plus or minus under root 1 plus. Minus into minus plus. What is 4 into 306? 4 6 are 24. 4 0 are 2. 4 3 are 1 2 2 4. 1 plus 1 2 2 4 by 2. So minus 1 plus or minus 1 2 2 5 by 2. Now we have already finished the chapter of square and square roots. Now you know how to find the square root of the given number. So I'll tell that also, okay? Because just let's see. 1 2 2 5. Correct? So 3 3s are 9. 3 25. So 3 plus 3 is 6. So it is 65 into 5. I hope you all know how to solve the square roots, okay? Because if you get big numbers, it will be difficult. You can't remember so many. So if you know better, once learn the square root method, okay? Now, this is minus 1 plus or minus 35 by 2. So how can I write this? Y equals to minus 1 plus 35 by 2 and minus 1 minus 35 by 2. Sorry. Minus 1 plus 35 is 34. So 34 by 2 17 minus 36 by 2. So minus 18. Correct? Yes. We got 17 and minus 18. But it is given they are positive integers. So it cannot be minus 18. Correct? So y is equal to 70. So y is equals to 70. Then what is y plus 1? 80. So our numbers are 17 and 80. Okay? So just write the conclusion statement. The numbers or the integers are 17 and 18. Yes. So then you can just write the conclusion statement here. Alright. I hope it is clear, the solution is clear. And yes, please do once check the square root method, like how to find square roots. Because even this you can't go the prime factorization method, correct? So yes, you can, the easy approach is to just find the square root in a long division method, okay? Alright. So this is it for today's session. I hope everyone have understood today's session. We have covered the complete chapter of quadratic equations along with the examples. So yes, and I have already shown you the schedule at the start, so you can take screenshot and follow the classes. Okay. All right. I hope you don't have any doubts. So tomorrow at the same time for class 10 there will be science class. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you everyone.